This video builds onto our previous video called Google Forms to Sheets to Pivot Table. Be sure to watch that video to see how we used Google Forms to follow up on our AT survey, used branching, and looked at our data using conditional formatting, filters, and pivot tables. In this video, we will build on the form we already created and use a tool to send an automatic email to notify you when someone answers the key question in a specific way. I want to be sure I am notified if someone answers no to my key question. Is your student still using their AT to access their education/make progress on their goals? If they are not using their AT, as an AT specialist, I want to know right away so I can help out. That's where this tool comes in handy. We're going to use a Google Forms add-on called Google Form Notifications from Digital Inspiration. You can find the link to this add-on in the description. Once you have it installed, you will go to your Google Forms Responses page. Select the puzzle piece in the top corner and select the add-on Google Form Notifications. The first time, you will have to give it permissions. After that, you will only need to select Open the app. You can create a new notification with the Create button at the top. Here, I have created a notification that I named AT Not Being Used, Digital Inspiration. You can see that I have named it and it will be coming from my USF email. I can change the title of the email and the email body. In the right corner of the email body, you will notice this button called Markers. These markers are the answers that came in from someone answering my form. I could select answers to individual questions or metadata. However, it is a relatively short form, so I'm going to ask for all the answers. When it is emailed, those answers will show up in a nice, neat table in the body of my email. Scroll down and continue to the recipients. It is on this tab that I indicate who I want the email to go to. I will typically include a personal email to check my automation, as sometimes spam filters or school filters will block my messages. In the next section, you will see that I can choose conditional notifications. This is where the magic happens. I am going to select my key question. Is the student still using their AT? I will then indicate that only when the answer contains no, I want to be notified. I save this and continue to the last part where I am skipping the creation of a PDF. You might notice that this has a trial edition which allows 400 notifications to be sent. You can also easily resend your notification to check an automation under Options. Let's see what happened to mine. Well, I did get an email. However, due to a spam filter, it was blocked. But because I included a personal email as well, I can show you what the message looks like. Here you can see my basic message telling me someone is not using their AT. Below, I have the chart that shows the answers to all the questions from the form. From here, I can follow up with that case manager to help problem solve an AT solution. I hope you enjoyed this video and find it useful to help your workflow run more smoothly.
Funding for this service is provided by the Bureau of Exceptional Student Education, Florida Department of Education. The inclusion of technologies in this library and/or described in this content should not be considered as an endorsement of any particular item or device. The instructional appropriateness of any of these technologies must be determined at the local level.